Hello my beautiful friends. If this is your first time to my channel, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Emily and today we are going to be talking all about the new makeup releases here in Pay or Stay Away. Let's go ahead and jump right on in. So I hope to God that I am not super washed out right now on camera.
Boo! You suck!
It is nighttime. I have not really mastered the camera and filming myself situation yet. I only have a ring light and I usually film with daylight, so if I am completely washed out and look like Casper the Ghost, it's just a Halloween costume, okay? We are just doing things in the spirit of Halloween here. It is Halloween weekend after all. But it is Monday, so we are going to be doing Pay or Stay Away, just like we do every single Monday here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on in to the new makeup releases that have caught my attention for this week. So there is one release that is going to be coming up in particular that caught my attention immediately, and I knew, like instantly, that I needed to pick this up. And this is the brand new Jeffree Star Alien palette. Now we don't know what the inside of this palette looks like. We were shown the outside packaging and some of the promo photos as well. Dude, this outside packaging is so cute. Oh my god, I love it. I love that it's in the shape of the alien head. I love aliens. I love creepy stuff. If you guys are not new to my channel, then you know that I do Spooky Sunday every single Sunday where we talk about ghosts and aliens and all things paranormal. So this is just like screaming at me, buy me, this is alien related, so I'm definitely gonna purchase it. And I know not everyone's the biggest fan of Jeffree Star, but honestly, if Kylie Cosmetics came out with this, I would buy it. If Rihanna came out with this, I would buy it. If, I don't know, Too Faced came out with this, I would buy it. It's just the fact that it's alien related, and I firmly believe that this is going to be a very interesting and fun palette. Now, we haven't been shown the inside of the palette yet, but supposedly the palette's going to be launching on November 9th, which is like just a couple days away. Speaking of the 9th, I leave for Florida on the 10th and I haven't even started like thinking about packaging or pre-filming yet. So I should probably like kick it into high gear here with all of that stuff. But this palette is going to contain 18 different shades. These are all going to be vegan and cruelty free as per usual. And these are going to be the same exact formula as the Blood Sugar palette. I own the Blood Sugar palette. I like the Blood Sugar palette. It's actually a really good formula. And as I said earlier, I know not everyone is the biggest fan of him and I totally understand that. But I'm getting this palette, okay? I'm really excited to see the colors on the inside. The promo photos had Jeffree Star dressed up like an alien and he had green all over his face and green all over his eyes. So I am hopeful that this is going to have maybe some greens. Well, obviously some greens. I mean, what would an alien palette be without greens? But I'm sure it's gonna have greens. I'm sure it's gonna have blues, probably purples, maybe even pinks if we get lucky over here. I cannot wait to see what the inside looks like, and I'm sure he's going to be putting up his video in the next couple of days, so let's keep our eyes peeled. So the next item on the Pay or Stay Away list is the new Bperfect and Mmmmitchell, it's Mitchell with 4 M's, Subzero Highlight Palette. This is going to be available next week. We don't have a date yet, and it's going to be $32.99 Great British Pounds. So I actually really like this palette. Now with highlighting palettes, I try not to purchase them that often unless I know I'm going to use all of the shades. And I'm kind of on the fence about this one because I feel like half of these shades are going to be suitable for my skin tone and there's going to be a few left over, of course, that I'm not really going to be able to use. So for me, it just kind of comes down to, are the 3 shades that I'm actually interested in and that I know will work for my skin worth the money that I would be spending for this palette? Now it's going to be $32 GPB. I'm not exactly sure what that would be here over in the US. I'm gonna assume like 40 bucks probably, maybe cheaper, maybe more expensive, I don't know. So I'm just gonna have to do some digging and kind of figure out how much everything's going to be and if I really need these highlighters, if I really want these highlighters. Now, some of them are really calling out to me, and that is the first 2 up at the front of the palette. The shade and In Blankets are the ones that I'm really kind of fond of. Looks to be a really beautiful iridescent kind of lavender blue shade, and In Blankets looks to be a gorgeous iridescent warm pink highlighter. I think this looks really beautiful, and I've seen Mmmmitchell's work. I always laugh whenever I say that, I don't know why, but I've seen his work. I follow him on Instagram. The boy can do some damn good makeup, so I've seen him use these highlighters on a bunch of different skin tones. They look blinding, they look smooth, they look beautiful. I'm kind of on the fence. I kind of really do want this, but at the same time, I'm like, do you really need it? So I'm just gonna look through my collection, I think, and see if I actually need these highlighters in my collection, see if I have anything comparable or anything that's close to them. And if I don't find anything that I think is comparable, then I will go ahead and purchase this guy. But right now, I'm just gonna have to do my homework and do some digging and see if this is something that would truly benefit my collection. I am trying to be a little bit more responsible with my purchases. The keyword here is trying. Next up on the pay or stay away list are the new Limecrime pumpkin lip shades. These are available now, and these are 4 different shades of a beautiful fall-inspired pumpkin-y orange. Now, they have come out with the wet cherry gloss in the shade Pumpkin Pie, which is $18, the plushies in the shade Pumpkin Latte, which is a soft matte lipstick for $20, the matte velveteen in Pumpkin, which is $20 as well, and finally, the metallic velveteen in the shade Spiced Pumpkin, which is $18. Now, my friend has the OG matte velveteen in the shade Pumpkin, and it is so freaking cute on her. On me, I feel like it might clash with how I like to do my eye makeup, but if I decide to go for like a softer eye look and not something that is a pastel cut crease with glitter liner like I'm wearing today, then I think that it would suit my skin tone really well because I have a very warm undertone. And this is basically like a terracotta-y nude with a lot of orangey kind of spiced undertones to it. So I think that this shade might actually work pretty well for me if I were to just pair the right eye makeup with it. I do really like pumpkin-y kind of fall spiced vibes type of makeup as well, and I don't really have a lot of it in my collection, but I really like the lip gloss in the shade Pumpkin Pie. I absolutely love the wet cherry glosses from Limecrime. They are perfection, they smell amazing, they last really well, they are ultra shiny and glossy, and I absolutely love them. But do I really need to go out and spend $18 on a lip gloss? Not really. Do I want to? Yeah. So I want to purchase this, but I need to save my money in order to purchase other people presents because I need to not be selfish here and remember that Christmas is coming up. So if they happen to mark this down on sale, which sometimes Limecrime will do sales on their lip products and especially the lip glosses, I've seen them go on sale and I've gotten some, then I will pick this up. But I'm only gonna pick it up if we get a sale, because I got other people to buy for here and I need to stop being so selfish with my purchases. So the next new makeup release that I wanted to talk about is actually something that we don't talk about here very often on Pay or Stay Away, and that is nail polish. This is the new KL Polish Zodiac collection. This collection is available now, and each nail polish retails for $9.50 each. They come in 12 different shades, and these are also going to be limited edition, so if you want any, I suggest snagging them up. If you are not already aware, KL Polish is owned by Kathleen Lights, and she is a YouTuber here on the platform. She's a beauty YouTuber. She is super sweet and funny and cool. I freaking love the girl, and I have bought some of her nail polishes in the past that appealed to me. Did I think they were the most amazing thing in the world? Not really, but they were good. They were definitely good. I'm not a huge nail polish connoisseur, so I don't know, I can't really tell the difference between formulas that well. Usually I just go for like $1.99 nail polish and it works pretty well for me. But I have seen some shades that have compelled me from her line, and I have made some purchases, as I said earlier. So when it comes to this collection, I think that some of the shades are just absolutely beautiful. They are absolute knockouts, and some of them are such a letdown. Now, the hard problem is when you do a collection like this and you name it after the Zodiac is that some people are going to be so happy that you were able to replicate their Zodiac sign perfectly, and some people are going to be so disappointed and let down that you gave them brown yet again. And unfortunately, I fall into the category of having the poop brown color be my representation of my sign. Now, Kathleen Lights has done this to me once before, and this was with the ColourPop collection that she did pretty recently, which was also the Zodiac collection. And one thing that I noticed immediately upon looking at these nail polishes is that she basically just took the colors from the Zodiac palette that she put out from ColourPop and turned them into nail polishes. And don't get me wrong, I'm totally okay with that. I think that some of the colors that she chose out in that palette are freaking gorgeous, and some of the colors that she put in this collection are freaking gorgeous. But Taurus in the palette was kind of like a poop tan brown, and Taurus in this nail polish collection is like a poop tan brown. I see how you feel about us Tauruses, Kathleen. Though she actually likes Tauruses because her husband is a Taurus, so I know that there's no shade here. I'm just bummed because I'm more than poop brown, okay? At least I sure hope I am. But some of the colors are beautiful here. I mean, my favorites are Pisces, which is this absolutely stunning aqua blue metallic nail polish. I think Aries is beautiful, which is a true Kathleen color. It's a beautiful orangey red. I was waiting for her to come out with a shade like this, and she finally has. I think it's stunning. When I see the shade, I automatically think of Kathleen because she loves a good orangey red. I think Aquarius is beautiful, a gorgeous kind of metallic-y deep navy blue. And the rest of the shades are kind of, they're pretty, but they're not really representational for me of zodiac signs. And I know that certain zodiac signs do have more neutral colors, but each zodiac sign has 2 different colors. And one of them is a little bit more neutrally and one of them's a bit more bright. And if this was my own collection, which I know it's not, but if it was, let's imagine here, I personally would have just jazzed everything up a little bit more. I would have amped up the colors a little bit more. I would have made everything a little bit brighter because this is a Zodiac collection. It's a limited edition thing. This is kind of like a holiday release for her. So she could have just gone like all out with all of these shades, and she definitely went all out with some of them. So like I said, like I'm gonna keep saying here, some of them are awesome, but I wish that all of them were awesome, and maybe that's asking too much, but some of them were just a little bit too drab for me. I feel like I've just rambled on about this, but I've seen so many people do Zodiac collections and give Taurus poop brown, and I want to believe I'm more than just that color, so until I see someone come out with a beautiful sparkly green for Tauruses or something like that, then damn it, I'm gonna keep complaining about it because I'm tired of getting brown, okay? But I mean that with no hate towards Kathleen. I love the girl like so much. She's so much fun. She's so down to earth. I mean, she literally has not let her YouTube fame touch her even one bit. She seems like she is the coolest gal. So this is nothing against her. I just wish that the colors were a bit more, I don't know, festive, I suppose. And holy crap, how long did I ramble on about that? Because I feel like I was talking about that forever. I'm sorry. The next new makeup release that I wanted to touch on today is the new Stila Spring and Summer 2019 collection. So this collection is not going to be coming out for a very long time, like at least probably 5 months, but I'm so excited about it that I wanted to talk about it here. But this collection is going to consist of some new iridescent glitter and glow shades and a new iridescent highlighter palette. Now, I have not had the luxury of trying the Stila putty highlighters, but I've swatched them in stores and like stuck my fingers all up in them, and the texture is really cool and fun and really interesting to stick your fingers into, let me tell you. But the actual highlighters themselves are really beautiful and glowy, and they just give this beautiful like wet shine to the skin from what I can tell. And so far I haven't really seen any colors come out that really draw me in, but when I saw the iridescent palette, I was like, I gotta have that. And I had the same feels for when I saw the iridescent glitter and glows. Now I am wearing an iridescent glitter and glow on my lids today, or it's a duochrome one, I suppose. But I absolutely love the duochrome iridescent ones that they have to offer. I think they're stunning. I think they're so unique looking. I think they're so bright and beautiful and sparkly. So I'm gonna have a really hard time not buying everything from this collection, but I am for sure getting that iridescent highlight palette. And I want to pick up either 1 or 2 of the iridescent glitter and glow shades as well. Anything iridescent has my name written all over it. I am all about iridescent right now, and I can't get enough. And the final thing that I wanted to talk about here today is the Too Faced Pretty Rich eyeshadow palette. This is coming soon. We will see it come to market at the end of November. And we don't have a price yet, but I'm gonna assume maybe it'll be $40, $50. Typically Too Faced palettes are around that range. So this palette is on theme with the Pretty Rich highlighters that are coming out, which I talked about. I believe it was in last week's Pay or Stay Away, or maybe even the one before that. But they are coming out with some new Diamond Glow highlighters. They are absolutely stunning, and I already said that I wanted to pick one of those up. And they are also coming out with this palette, which is going to be in the same exact packaging as those diamond highlighters. So basically it looks like a little jewel box that you would keep like a ring or jewelry in, and it is in the shape of a nicely cut diamond. I think that the packaging is stunning. I think it's right on brand for Too Faced, and I think that a lot of people who have been kind of straying away from Too Faced are finding themselves wanting Too Faced after the Tutti Frutti collection and now this beautiful Pretty Rich collection. I think that both of the most recent collections from Too Faced have just been perfect for their brand, and I think that they've been decent quality as well from what I can tell. Now this palette has some neutralish looking mattes in it, but from what I can tell and from this picture that I'm looking at, it doesn't really look like the palette really contains that many mattes. I'm kind of only seeing maybe 4 mattes. And the rest of them are shimmers, and they're also bringing forward a new formula, which is going to be a self-adhering glitter formula. So allegedly, these are going to be pressed glitters that will adhere themselves to your eyelids without any glitter primer, I'm sure, or maybe they would work better with the Too Faced glitter primer. I don't know. The shades look really beautiful. I mean, we got some beautiful berries in here, some navies, some silvers, some golds, and it's nothing that we haven't seen before. But if this formula is good and if they can nail a self-adhering glitter formula, I think that we will have a winner here. The only problem is we haven't really seen brands be able to nail the self-adhering glitter formula quite yet. There's always some kind of technical problem with the formula and they never end up actually sticking to your eyes, or they just fall out all over your face, or something always goes wrong. They transfer, I don't know. But if Too Faced can kind of hold out a little bit and stay in the lab and do extra tests on this guy and make sure that it is a really good formula, we could really have a winner on our hands here. I think this could really be a redeeming formula that Too Faced brings out, and a lot of people who have been straying away from Too Faced might actually want to go pick this up if they hear the buzz about the wonderful new glitter formula and whatnot. So I have faith in them. I think that they can do it. I think the palette looks really beautiful so far, and I'm excited to swatch it in stores. Do I need this palette? No. Will I probably use all of the palette? No. But I'm excited for Too Faced because I feel like they've really been going in the right direction. If they can nail this palette, I think that Too Faced can actually solidify their position back into the good brand category. You know, for a while we all kind of knocked Too Faced into the bad, problematic, problem-causing category, but if they can really nail these next couple of products, I think that people will bring them back up into the really awesome brand category. And I'd like to see that because I don't want to see brands fail. I don't think anyone really does. But that got a lot deeper than I initially intended it to, and that's usually how things go around here. I mean, I just kind of go off on tangents, but what are you gonna do? But those are all of the new makeup releases that I wanted to touch on for this week. I think that some of them are real standouts, like the Jeffree Star Alien palette, and I'm really excited to see the inside of that guy. And all of the releases I had some interest in, so I am very happy about that. I feel like this week we didn't really see an overabundance of releases, but all of the releases that we saw were very interesting and actually made me think more than just like, okay, next, you know what I'm saying? But as you guys always do, please do let me know down in the comments below, what are you going to be purchasing for this week? What are you going to be skipping over? And let me know if I missed out on anything because, as I always say, you guys keep me informed. But with that being said, that is going to be wrapping up this week's Pay or Stay Away. I do hope that you consider subscribing if you have not already. I am doing Pay or Stay Away every single Monday, and during the rest of the week, I got all sorts of makeup goodness happening here on this channel. So if you are not already subscribed and you would like to be, I would love to see you hit that button down below. I do also hope that you consider giving this video a big old thumbs up and turning on the notification bell if you want to know when I am posting. Otherwise, YouTube will not let you know. But I hope that you are having an absolutely amazing and beautiful day wherever you are, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye!